SWOLA235. I noticed immediately as I'm watching the cameras that this is a bad strap combo day. This doesn't work good with orange. What the hell? Who did this? Who gave me the strap? It was me. I made the strap. I put the strap on this guitar right now to play that song. But it's a bad strap combo day. Orange and purple. And hitting the guitar against the desk. I mean, that's a Sunday start for you right there. Hell yeah! Welcome to Sunday with SWOLA235. What's up? I hope you guys have time today because we have a lot of stuff to go through today in today's Sunday with Ola. But we're starting with the news. One of Sweden's finest death metal bands, Grave, had a gig this past week with their original lineup. Now, maybe you don't really care about this, but I do care because I'm Swedish and I like this band. And seeing these clips right here seemed to have been an incredible show. And what makes me really happy is that, the original lineup is Ola Lindgren, of course, the main guy, Jensa Paulsson, the original drummer, Jonas Torndal on bass, but Jörgen Sandström on vocals and guitar. And Jörgen, he's the shit, man. Holy fuck. Dude, I would have loved to attend this, but I was doing the Wacken Metal thing at the same exact evening, and this was happening at the same time. But I think Grave are doing more of these shows this year with this original lineup. One of them, I'm gonna play with the Haunted with them. And is it Kalmar maybe? I don't know, something like that. So I get to see it. I'm looking forward to it. You should too. Another amazing Swedish band, Katatonia, streams Lilac and announces new album and lineup. If you didn't pay attention in the past couple of weeks, there was an outing of a Katatonia where I guess the singer and the guitar player had a falling out, and I don't know if there was drama behind it, but anyways, there's new Katatonia right here with new members, former Entombed and In Mourning members. In Mourning, excellent Swedish band, okay? Katatonia in 2025 is classic members, vocalist and founding member Jonas Renkse, bassist Niklas Sandin, drummer Daniel Moilanen, alongside guitarist Nico Elgstrand, ex-Entombed, Sebastian Svalan, ex-In Mourning. Katatonia has announced a new record, Nightmares, as extinction of the waking state for June 6th, alongside the darker new single Lilac. In my opinion, Katatonia, they can do absolutely no wrong. And this new single, even though, the original guitar player left, it's a good single. It's a really good song, actually. And it's in the vein of, what one can expect from Katatonia. Very melancholic, perfect blend of, I don't know, Tool and Opeth, maybe? But it's really good. Also, music tip of the week if you haven't gotten that already. Listen to the new Katatonia. Thank you. And this news right here just shows the current state of the news and why I must probably quit doing the news in Sunday with Ola. Because, the world is just consumed by so many other things. The news have been absolute shit. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, Slash leaves X, shares reason in statement. So, last week, Slash account got hacked with cryptocurrency. Get ready to unleash your crypto power with guns. The meme coin for every Guns N' Roses fan. And apparently this is, it's an hacked thing in a hacked post. So as a result, Slash has decided to leave the platform, though he still be active on his other social channels. I'd like to inform you that I've decided to step away from Twitter X and will... well, I think the problem is that the current state of X is that are there any real people on the platform still? So, I mean, makes sense that he left, no? You can still find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, where I'll be posting regular updates. So, all the other terrible platforms that everyone hates. Great! Have you ever seen Slash Instagram? It's fairly questionable, I must say. Okay, it's time for a little investigation and see what's up. He has 4.2 million followers. I mean... The best of the Fast and Night. Okay, all right. So it's really tough to know if it's actually Slash that is posting this. But this is some AI bullshit. Okay. Okay. I think they removed a lot of the content, but he was basically uploading straight up porn to his Instagram account, and I think that got removed. That's great. All right, more drama. Ken Susi opens up on As I Lay Dying implosion. Former As I Lay Dying guitarist Ken Susi has shared his side of the breaking point incident that led to the mass exodus of band members from the group, leaving Tim Lambesis as the sole remaining member. So obviously, you know, As I Lay Dying has been through a lot of turmoil throughout the years, and it seems to be stemmed and centered around the singer Tim Lambesis that, you know, more than 10 years ago, I think, hired a contract killer to kill his wife. And from what people said, it seemed that he was on the mend about a lot of things, that, you know, he was trying to get better. Okay, and you know, no one can fault anyone to try to get better. So a lot of people rejoined the band, and then eventually they left the band. Why Ken Susi initially joined As I Lay Dying? I've done multiple tours with As I Lay Dying, and one of those times I always thought Tim was a good person. And there's a lot of people that say that in that time, because there's layers of friendship and years of friendship and conversation that you have backstage and meeting families and doing things. Completely understandable. I should have known better, but then again, I'm the type of person that I would rather give somebody a second chance. The second chance is the one, right? Well, it seems that during the New England Metal Fest and Hardcore Fest that Ken Susi invited over Tim Lambesis and his wife or girlfriend staying at his house. There was an incident where Tim Lambesis spat on the face of his girlfriend, which is not okay. Ken Susi confronted Tim and kicked him out of the house and then left the band. I'm just gonna have a sip of this cup of drama right here and move on. Holy f***. Maybe there has to be an intervention somewhere. Or maybe not. Let's just move on. Another piece of drama. Okay, so there you go. The news is basically only drama now. I'm sorry. One of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen in music, popular social media guitarist Giacomo Turra accused of stealing other musicians' songs for content. Over the past few years, Turra's stock as funk and R&B guitarist has skyrocketed from lockdown bedroom player to Spotify streaming star thanks to his catalog of online playing clips that have helped amass him thousands of followers across his social media channels. However, in a new video, Sapko scrutinizes this content and alleges that Turra has been directly repurposing pieces from other creators' assets, all without due credit. So this YouTuber has put the original clip to the left and then the Giacomo one on the right. Basically, he's just playing the exact same passage from people. In my eyes, I think this is okay. If you're covering other people's music, that's completely fine. No one, you know, that's fine. I cover people's music too, as long as it's completely, you know, credited, or that, you know, with an understanding that this is a cover. I mean, when I make a cover, you know, people will know that Pantera is, if the fucking title says Pantera cover, it's a cover. But it seems that this guy has not fully credited the creator of the music. Okay, here's Jack Gardner. Dude, it's fucking note for note.
Alex Hutchins.
Dude, I love Alex Hutchins. Giacomo responded to Sapko's accusation. I swear that these artists were credited in the videos. Not only that, but most of them even shared the video, commented on the video, and messaged me. The main thing I wanted to address is also that's a guy calling me out, said that I was selling tabs. What? I'm sorry. I feel like I'm I feel like I'm wasting your time with this. Let's move on. Alright, so this past week I went as a jury for Wacken Metal Battle, Wacken Open Air, you know, one of the biggest metal festivals in the world. Always had these battles where people from all over the world could compete in their countries to come play at Wacken. And I went to the Wacken Metal Battle final in Stockholm, so Swedish bands only. There were 4 bands playing. I went to this show as a jury to decide which band will go further through to play at Wacken this summer. One of the other jury members was Björn Strid of Soilwork, as a, you know, just as an example. And Adventures with Ola, I'm showing you a little bit of pieces of this whole show right here. So let's go. Ah, there you go, right there, dude. That was a lot of fun.
also the promoter of the Wacken Metal Battle in the Indian subcontinent for over 12 years. So, speaking in terms of what we could probably see.
Look at that. The P group that had to pee before before the jury verdict. I haven't done anything like this before, like jury duty to decide for bands to win something, because in all honesty, I don't think they're competing in music. That's such a weird thing for me. But seeing these four bands really fucking inspired me, and also seeing these 17-year-olds that were freaking killing it on stage gave me such a surge of energy and kind of reminded me why I started doing this in the first place. With my first band, I participated in contests like this, and it just brought me back to the contest. The hunger you had when you just wanted to get out there and play your music in front of people, and this was just a really good reminder of all of that, and why I started doing this in the first place. So I'd personally like to thank all the bands that play at the Wacken Metal Battle for this. Absolutely amazing. Also, congrats to the guy who Solar Guitars was sponsoring this event as well, and the best guitar player, which is also stupid. There is no best guitar player, but the chosen guitar player won a Solar guitar for this show. So that makes me very proud as hell that we sponsored this show. And hell yeah, man, that was an excellent Adventures with Ola, and dude, love to do it again. All right, album tip of the week is not really an album. I just want to shed a little bit of light on this band Igorr, or basically this guy Igorr from France, and his insane sounding music. They just released the new single ADHD the other day, which is, it's an AI video, but in all honesty, it really fits the music because the music is chaos. If you're a fan of like Mr. Bungle and shit like that, it just takes it way further. The first time I heard about Igorr was when they released this single, Very Noise, a couple of years ago. Blew our minds both musically and visually with this video. You hear this and you're like, oh well, that's a bunch of samples and some guy sitting in at home cutting samples and doing bullshit. But no, the cool thing about this is that this guy, all of this is being recorded in their studio. So they're basically making their own samples and incorporate it into their music. On their YouTube channel, Igorr, right here, why am I not subscribed? On their YouTube channel, they're sharing a lot of backstage stuff, or like behind the scenes making of some of these stuff. Look at this, that's a Commodore right there. So this guy is basically sitting and sampling like cookie jars and shit like that. And the behind the scenes stuff, it's fucking great. I just love it. Obviously, there's like a lot of metal elements in this, so just so you understand why I'm talking about this, there's a lot of metal in the music for sure. So all these things that you thought would be samples is real recordings that they've done themselves, basically creating the sound. And that just, I have so much more respect of this project right here, and I think it's super cool. In the cookie box, and he records it. I just thought that was cool. And then he's making samples out of it and beats and shit. I think this is extremely cool. This is Igorr, everyone. Check it out. All right, question of the day, where you guys ask me a question and I answer it. Today's question is from Chaos. Okay, he made me say gay. That's okay. Gay is still okay to say, right? I'm gay all the time. How comes we never see Louise anymore? I figure she would get the door, right? I think he's referring to when someone's at the door here at the office and I yell, "Fan!" and run over there to open it. Why aren't we seeing Louise anymore? I think I've talked about this, and I think I said that I kicked everyone out of this office to go sit in another office. Well, basically what was happening is that this office, with all the, the t-shirt production and all the merch and all the order management and all that, was outgrowing this office. So it was already at the point where, you know, I felt really closed in, and there was a lot of people around me. And I don't think I can work with having people around me. I mean, what I do, it's very personal, and I just feel that I need peace and quiet to kind of, you know, come up with content and make music and shit like that. So the situation here where there was just so much shit happening outside this door, it just didn't fit, in my opinion. And then we had a really, really good offer to get a separate office just next door, and everyone else moved there now. So everyone's over there, and I'm here in my office all alone, which I fucking love. By the way, have I shown that office even? I don't think I have. Should we go? We should go there now and say hi to Louise. Okay, let's go. I'm taking you there. All right. Pix, ska vi gå till mamma? Kom. All right. Good thing for Pix is that we can alternate offices now. So she has 2 offices to take care of. Right? Good. I'm gonna bring these. These are the new haunted patches that got delivered here, but it should go to them. This on there. And then we're off. Men kom där, Pix. Yeah, what's up? There's a wasp. Okay. And here we go. Så. Spännande. Så, då kan vi springa till mamma. Jo. So here we go. Look at this. Let's see if we can find her. What? Oh, this is where she usually sits. She's not in here right now. Okay. Come. It's Frederick's space. Some more spaces. Where is she? There she is. Hey.
Hey, I får dig.
Va? Var är mamma där? Var är mamma?
Jag ska inte klappa henne här inne.
Nej, okay. Nej, exactly. Good point. Louise said she's not petting the dog in this room. This is the order management room or the packing area. So Pix is not supposed to be in here because obviously, you know, dog hair and t-shirts, they don't go together. Why I'm here is because someone's missing. So people haven't seen you in a while.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
You're here?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Because we have separate offices now.
Yeah, I threw you guys out, I guess.
So yeah, I'm here packing. And
Right.
We have a lot going on.
Yeah, dude, a lot of haunted, I can see.
These are for the pre-order, so they are just waiting for
Okay.
the albums.
Oh, hell yeah.
These I'm gonna pack today.
Okay, very cool, very cool. Oh, we still have the tour t-shirts left.
Still have some tour t-shirts, yes.
All right. And,
These are also for
okay. The new release.
Yes. Here are all the records and tab books,
All the
clips
albums
and everything. So it's pretty much the same as we had in the last office.
Yes.
Here.
More organized. It's great to actually have this space in the separate office because the other office became a little bit too small. Because this whole section became bigger and bigger, and you know, it was taking more and more of the video space. So this is great. What? Why do we have this here? Dude, this is harder than it seems. So yeah, we have dude, a bunch of extra rooms for storage. Here's the pre-treatment machine. So we do need a lot of room nowadays to accommodate, you know, all the printing that we're doing. And since last year, we started doing the printing for the Haunted as well. And, you know, we're going to add some more bands as well as we go. So we need this much office space, actually. And we also have 2 rooms that we rented out, just so it won't be super expensive for us to stay here. But that's the reason why you won't see Louise as much. She's over here in this office. Someone still has to pack the orders, and that's
Yeah, that's not all I do.
No, it's not all that Louise does, but she's just very good at it, and she's very thorough. If anyone else does it, it's always going to be mistakes. So when Louise does it, there is no mistakes. That's why it's so important for her to do it. So yeah, that's Louise. Let's head back into the other office and finish the SWOLA. Okay, bye. And that's the line picks. You can't cross this. Nate, you can't cross this line. That line, Nate. Nate. Oh, you can have the head on the Nate, not the feet. You can't go inside this line. Stop, Nate. She thinks this is all funny. All right. Hell yeah, man. There it is right there. She's still bossing around, but in another office. You know? So, hell yeah. Thank you for the question. Chaos. All right, my friends. That was it for Sunday with Ola 235 for you right there. I hope you enjoyed this show and our little moment together of a Sunday. If you want to buy merch, you can get it from olaenglundshop.com. You can buy a t-shirt like this, the blacked out chug on a gray t-shirt. And I'll see you very, very soon. Thank you so much. I'll see you. Goodbye.